blue car is parking right at this moment. Closing the door on the blue car right when the red car turns in front of me. The blue car has an 86 license plate. And they're opening the door finally, just sitting with the door open. And it swings open. They're still sitting in the car though. They don't want me to catch their face or something. Fucking cold out here. These cars are simultaneous. To the window right now, right across the street. And the window closed right next to me. And this thing just turned off right next to me. Did that the other night too when I was out recording. And this is right at the corner of the building. There's another red car. And right when he goes through the intersection with the red car is driving by me. And he's also meeting a white car at the intersection. And it's driving by at the corner of the building. And then that blue car I always see, and he drives out with the white SUV, and this guy was right across from me at the same time. And he's making a banging noise with the trailer right as the white SUV turns in front of me. Opening the trailer door, and banging it on the ground right when the white SUV drives in front of me. This church bell is probably sinking on me. Someone hitting their lock button 5 times in a row. Why is everybody always hitting their lock button 5 times in a row and walking around with one hand in their pocket? Why? Neither of those things make any sense to me. Unless they're a stalker head. I don't get it. This car's right here and it's white. This white SUV that was syncing up has a 44 license plate. She's just sitting there putting on her makeup. Putting on her clown face paint. always see these things. It's at the front of the traffic, and then it's 2 white cars and then 2 red cars, and then here comes another red car. I just saw him come around the corner over here when the red car was driving by me. And here comes another red truck. up and meeting me at the intersection. Perfectly timed. Perfectly timed. Freezing. There went some whiteys over there. There's a whitey right here. There's a whitey over there. He just turned out with the whitey. And he's gonna turn at the intersection at the corner of the building. It's probably this corner, I guess. And this whitey and this whitey are syncing up. And then there's a tan car in front of me when the whitey drives by me that was probably syncing up. And then this car is always syncing up. They just pulled up. And he stops right now, right? Yeah, he finally stops right there. He's just rolling forward really slowly. And he finally stops right there. How long does it take to pull up to an intersection and stop, bro? People are just always doing that, and they take forever to turn, too. How long does it take to turn a steering wheel? Driver's ed looking ass. That looks like a tan stalker with this black stalker car. They look like some stalkers. There's someone slamming a white SUV door right when I walk up to this door. That looks like a stalker. Hey.
How are you?
Good, how you doing? You got those coconut waters? The ones I always get?
Which ones?
The ones I always get?
Aren't they right here next to the white ones? They're right here by beside the others. Oh, right where you were.
They're usually in those great. The espresso?
Oh, the drinks.
Yeah. So at work last night, they kept bringing people in to, well, every night at work, there would be people coming into the break room when I go on break. And like, I'll go on break and there'll be people coming in, there'll be someone coming in right after I get in there. Like like right when I sit down, someone will walk in, and then there'll be other people coming in. They'll be syncing up with each other. So that was happening last night, and then like I always sit in this place where I can charge my phone in there, and like I go on, like we get multiple breaks. I go on my other break, and this guy just walks in, like decides to go on his break at the same time, and he like beats me there, and then he sits in the place where I usually sit to charge my phone just to piss me off, I guess. My phone was already charged up, so it didn't really matter. But like he's just sitting there just because I usually sit there. And he just sits there right as I'm walking in the door of the break room. So just every night that's happening, and then they're syncing up with each other. Like there's someone sitting at a table, and like there's like two people sitting at a table across from me, and then one stands up and walks across the room, and right as they do, the other person is like in between me and them, and he takes a drink right as the other person stands up. And just be doing weird shit. And then this morning, there was a garbage truck outside of my apartment that kept making synced up noises. Just kept doing it, kept making loud banging noises. And then there was the train horn after that, after I got up. And then there was a plane flying over my apartment right when I came outside. Crazy. Craziness, bro.
Did you want one of these?
And there's this gnat flying in my face right now. That's probably a CIA bug. And there's a fly.
No, that's a fruit fly.
And there was a fly in the break room last night that was gang stalking me.
They're really bad right now, the fruit flies are. Can you help us out any today?
I get paid for Friday, so.
That's 08, 25, 6, 7, 8. Thank you. Would you like a receipt? Have a blessed day.
that beeping right as I walk away, or the back door opening. This thing's kind of dope looking. I want one of these. It's dope. Nice. Alright, so far so good, but right here there's a gang stalker. What is it? There's a guy walking out in front of me with a leaf blower at the same time that it drove by me, and then a car door slammed over here. It was a silver car that slammed right as the black car pulled up to the intersection, and that's a white at the corner. And there's a guy with a red shirt. And then he's coming back out to the car when I get to the intersection. And there's a loud engine over here. There's a gang stalker. And this car has one light. And then there's a white gang stalker turning over there. This is a gang stalker. Power tool noises gang stalking me. Oh, is that a red and blue gang stalker? I missed it. This blue car and that red car that's driving by. Oh, it's the leaf blower. There goes the leaf blower again. There he goes again right there. Just keeps doing it each doorway. White. Who's following me? Is it a gang stalker? Is that a gang stalker back there or what? That's a 77 license plate. Is it a gang stalker? He just looks more and more gang stalkerish. Here's a white gang stalker. This car driving out in front of me is probably a gang stalker. And that white truck is turning when he turns over there. This is a 33. Is it gonna gang stalk? Is this door gonna close next to me? Right at the ATM even? There's always a gang stalker driving by right there. So that was probably a gang stalker driving by right there. And then this is a white gang stalker right here. And maybe that guy over there, I don't know. But this is a white gang stalker right here at the door though. 100,000 million %. And this is a red shirted gang stalker with the 33 that was at the bank. And then it's meeting a whitey at the intersection. And then this is a red-shirted tan gang stalker car, I bet. And he's meeting a white truck at the intersection, like a gang stalker. And then it's driving by me with the white van pulling up like gang stalkers. And then he's driving by the center of the street like a gang stalker. And this is driving out right now like a gang stalker. All looking like gang stalkers. Like this white truck drove by the parked white SUV right as the tan car turned in front of me. That's right at the corner of the building. There's two red cars over there that look like some gang stalkers. This guy is turning the corner right now. That was gang stalking me earlier. That's a 77 gang stalker. Gang stalker. This is a white and silver gang stalkers, I bet. The door is closing right now as I walk by it. Probably that guy that was walking gang stalking. There's a white truck right when I get to the street gang stalking. Huh. What a coincidence. What a coincidental day again. The whole day is going to be coincidental once again. This white van took off right as the white truck drove by me at the corner of the building. Is he going to drive up behind me? Driving up behind me right at the corner of the building. Is this a gang stalker right here? I always see gang stalkers. Was it? I think so. It had a B34, 234. It was a gang stalker. Notice how there's no other cars except mostly gang stalkers. Like here come the gang stalkers, but no other cars. Right in the corner like a gang stalker. This car is parked like a gang stalker. This whitey has a 55. This garbage is pulling up right now. Right at this moment, there's someone with red pants crossing the street right at that moment. Just opened a car door next to me with the red pants. And this truck has a 66 license plate like a gang stalker. And he's gonna get out with a red shirt right next to me like a gang stalker as this guy walks in front of me. Like gang stalkers. Like a bunch of gang stalkers. Look at the gang stalker in there. Oh, that white SUV is probably driving by at the gang stalker door. And that red car is probably driving by at the other gang stalker door. And that red car is right at the crosswalk. And this thing is pulling up over there. He's a gang stalker. This thing's always a gang stalker. There's a silver driving out in front of me as the black gang stalker drives by me at the ATM. Gang stalker at a gang stalk moment. That's a 99 that's right there. And some of these other cars are probably gang stalkers. This car is turning right now. I knew he was a gang stalker. I knew it. Knew it. The gang stalkers.